students, good morning to you all. Today I am going to make you understand the flow of energy in an ecosystem for class 10, and the chapter is our environment. Flow of energy in an ecosystem. If I ask you what do you mean by flow, you may have seen many of the times flowing of river's water. When it flows in same direction. Never you have seen that any part of the water is getting back. So flow means movement in the same direction. So this is clear now that the energy, flow of energy means movement of energy unidirectionally. How? That I am going to discuss in this video. In a food chain, what happened actually? In a food chain, energy is transferred from one trophic level to another trophic level. फूड चेन में, किसी भी फूड चेन में जो मूवमेंट ऑफ एनर्जी है वो एक ट्रॉफिक लेवल से दूसरे ट्रॉफिक लेवल की तरफ होता है. हाउ डू वी गेट एनर्जी? वी गेट एनर्जी फ्रॉम फूड. हाउ डू वी गेट एनर्जी फ्रॉम फूड? And this food is prepared by the plants. Directly or indirectly, energy or we all living organisms are dependent upon plants. So the plants are called producers. What plants are called? Producers. So then afterwards, we or the herbivores, they eat plants. Energy is transferred to the herbivores, then it goes to carnivores. So like this, energy is transferred in every successive level. In every successive level of the trophical level, it is transferred. और ये एनर्जी जो है हर ट्रांसफर के बाद रिड्यूस होता जाता है. कैसे? वो भी मैं आपको बताऊंगी. Just for example, plants. You know, these plants get solar energy to prepare their food by the process of photosynthesis. Photo means sun. So they synthesize solar energy and some organic substances they collect from environment, and then they prepare glucose as their food. So this solar energy, out of 100% of the solar energy, around 50% of solar energy is utilized by plant. Only 50% energy, radiations, which are good for photosynthesis. So they are called photosynthetic radiants. What they are called? Photosynthetic radiants. And out of this 50%, 2 to 10% only is utilized by the plants. 2 to 10% utilized by the plants for photosynthesis. So for example, if the plant has taken 1000 joule of energy and converted into chemical energy, then only 10% of this is utilized. Only out of this 1000 joule, if you say, then only 1%, not 10%, 1% it utilized. So how much is that? It is 10 joule. It is 10 joule. So most of the energy is emitted as heat in the atmosphere. ज़्यादातर एनर्जी जो है मेटाबॉलिक एक्टिविटीज ड्यूरिंग रेस्पिरेशन रिलीज कर दिया जाता है हीट के रूप में एटमॉस्फेयर में, और जो बाकी रहता है वो सिर्फ 10%. And the same 10% is transferred to the first level of consumer. What is that? Suppose I am taking an example of rabbit. Which is taken by the plants. This is the first consumer. How much it has got? It has got only 1%. Why? Because 9% is utilized by the plants. 9% is utilized by the plant for all kind of metabolic activities, respiration, and heat is emitted, and only 10% is given to the rabbit. So how much it has got? It has got 1 joule of energy. The rabbit has got 1 joule of energy. Same happened with rabbit, the same thing. फिर rabbit ने क्या किया? 9% इस 1 joule के 9% को यूटिलाइज किया मेटाबॉलिक एक्टिविटीज के लिए एंड फॉर रेस्पिरेशन, जो कि हीट के रूप में एटमॉस्फेयर में रिलीज हो गया। फिर इसके पास क्या बचा? देन ओनली 10% इज ट्रांसफर्ड टू द ईगल, दैट इज 0.01 joule of energy. So this transfer of energy or 10% transfer of energy is called 10% law. What it is called? It is called 10% law. And this is what the flow of energy from one trophical level to the another trophical level. Always remember the radiant energy of sun is converted into chemical energy. ये जो सन का रेडियंट एनर्जी है वो केमिकल एनर्जी में कन्वर्ट होता है एंड इट इज नेवर कन्वर्टेड इनटू वंस अगेन रेडियंट एनर्जी. वंस इट इज यूटिलाइज्ड सो यूटिलाइज्ड, ये वापस कभी भी केमिकल से रेडियंट में नहीं आता है. दैट इज व्हाई इट इज नोन एज फ्लो ऑफ एनर्जी. बट यस, इट इज एमिटेड इनटू द एटमॉस्फेयर इन द फॉर्म ऑफ हीट at every step. So now I'm going to make you understand the law, 10% law as per thermodynamics.
As per the first law of thermodynamics, energy can be converted from one form to another, but can never be created or destroyed. In a food chain, energy is converted from one form to another, that is from solar energy to chemical energy, and then it is converted into heat energy for the purpose of respiration. At the time of respiration, metabolic activities, energy is released in the atmosphere in the form of heat, which is unusable and is released into the environment, but the energy itself is not destroyed. Second law says that in the path of energy transformation, some energy loss in the form of heat and the entropy increases. If we go through the given picture, it is clearly shown that 100% of energy is not utilized in every trophical level. 90% is emitted in the form of heat and 10% is transferred to the another trophical level. Then in another trophical level, once again 90% is utilized and 10% is given. It means its amount is always less than the previous trophic level, as some part of it is converted into unusable heat, which is lost to the environment. Hence, energy transformation is not completely efficient. इट इज़ क्लियर कि ये जो एनर्जी ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन है वो कभी भी कम्प्लीटली इफ़िशियंट नहीं होता है, और ये जो टॉप कंज्यूमर्स होते हैं उन्हें सबसे कम एनर्जी मिलती है.
I hope you people have understood it well. If you have understood it well, then please don't forget to subscribe, to write the comment and press the bell icon and wait for the next video I'm going to upload in my next class. Thank you once again.